Good morning, students. Today I will explain next topic, fertilization of human reproduction. In last lecture we will discuss about the structure of sperm and the female gametogenesis, male gametogenesis. Let's start. Now after copulation, copulation means mating, coitus, okay, between the male and female partners. After the copulation, the semens, the fluid which is flow from the male genital area to the vagina, that is semen having sperm, okay. Semen is a fluid having sperm in it. Now this semen goes through penis and during copulation, after from the penis it goes to vagina, okay. And this process is known as insemination. I told earlier that insemination is the process in which the sperm are injected to the female genital portion, okay. This is known as insemination, okay. Now through the vagina the sperm goes to cervix and then uterus, okay. From uterus it reaches to ampullary region of fallopian tube. Fallopian tube have three portion, one of them is ampullary region, okay, ampullary region. And this ampullary region also consists ovum, and in this place fertilization occurs. So the fertilization take place in the fallopian tube. Always remember this, that fertilization take place in the fallopian tube. In which region? Ampullary region, okay. Now this now fertilization occur, okay. Both gametes are transported simultaneously. Always remember that both gametes are transported simultaneously, or then only fertilization occur, okay. This reason why all copulations leads to fertilization. This is the reason main why all copulation not leads to fertilization pregnancy, because if ovum released after some time or after few days and sperm is reached to the uterus, reached to the fallopian tube, there is no ovum, and if there is no ovum then no fertilization take place. This is the reason that why every mating, every coitus, every copulation, the fertilization is not take place. And if the fertilization not take place, then how is the pregnancy and how pregnancy take place? So there is no pregnancy, okay. The process of fusion of sperm with an ovum is called fertilization. You know very well. Now sperm reach to the ovum. Now ovum is the egg, and ovum have a zona pellucida layer, JP layer, zona pellucida layer that surround the ovum, and this sperm induces changes in the membrane that block the entry of additional sperm. Always remember that only one sperm, there are million of sperm are released to the vagina, but only one sperm that is capable to fertilize the ovum. This one is the ovum, this one ovum, this portion is the zona pellucida, and only one sperm. There are many sperm, but only one sperm that reached firstly it reached and it dissolved the zona pellucida membrane and fertilize the egg, okay. Now only one sperm fertilize an ovum. Secretions of acrosome, the outer part of the sperm is acrosome, and the secretion of acrosome, you know, it consists enzyme that help to sperm enter into the cytoplasm ovum. Now complete the meiotic division. After the entry of this sperm, okay, after dissolution of this zona pellucida, this acrosome having enzyme, and this fertilize the egg, because meiotic division, second meiotic division completed when this acrosome dissolve the this zona pellucida layer. Okay, now complete the meiotic division of secondary oocyte cell. Secondary oocyte, because ovum is in which phase? Secondary oocyte. Okay, now second meiotic division having, after second meiotic division, they form two products. First one is second polar body and one is haploid ovum. Haploid ovum, that is ooted. We call them ooted. Okay, now the fusion of sperm and ovum. After the fusion of sperm of ovum, means fertilization take place, and after the fertilization, the first product we get is zygote. And zygote is always in diploid structure. Why? Because both are haploid, gametes are haploid, they are fused and they form a diploid cell, that is zygote. Okay, and so the chromosomes number zygote have 46. Okay, now human female have sex chromosomes XX, and human male have sex chromosomes XY. So the female chromosomes has only one type of sex chromosome, because XX are similar, and but male have two types of chromosomes, X and Y. Okay, so the probability of the of having a child, boy girl, or a boy child male child, or a girl female child, is 50-50%. Okay, now zygote, if there is XX, means if the male sex, if the zygote having the sex chromosomes XX, okay, so it is female, and if the zygote is XY, then it is boy, then it is male. Now sex depend on father. Why? Because father have two different types of sex chromosomes. So sex of the child depend on father, not to the mother. Okay, now mitotic division, after this process mitotic division take place, means zygote is formed. Now zygote increase in size, and mitotic division started. Cells are divided inside the cell and started, and this mitotic division here called cleavage. What we call them? Cleavage. Okay, zygote goes to isthmus, that is fallopian tube. Isthmus is the portion of fallopian tube, is a part of fallopian tube. Zygote goes to the isthmus and then to the uterus and forms what? 2, 4, 8, 12. This is how increase the number of daughter cells inside the one cell, one egg cell. There is mitotic division take place. So first of all 2, then 4, then 8, then 16. Like a structure of orange. If you peel out the orange, you see how the pieces of orange, just like the zygote, inside the zygote there is a mitotic division take place, means cleavage take place. Okay, so 2 cells form, 4 cells form, 8 cells form, 16 forms, daughter cells forms. Okay, and these are called blastomeres. These cells are called blastomeres. Embryo, then zygote is converted into embryo, you know. So embryo 8 to 16 blastomeres. If the embryo having 8 to 16 blastomeres, then we call that embryo morula. Okay, morula. Now morula continues to divide. This continue to divide and divide and divide and form a blastocyst, and this is the main structure which is attached to the uterus, which is attached to the wall of the uterus. Now blastocyst having 2 layers. One is the outer layer and inner layer. Outer layer called trophoblast, what we call trophoblast, and the inner layer having inner cell mass. Trophoblast is attached to the endometrium of uterus, and this attachment is called implantation. Okay, and leads to pregnancy. Now pregnancy is a start because implantation takes place. But inner cell mass is differentiated. The cells are differentiated and they are form various types of organs. So these cells are differentiates and they form embryo. Okay. So this is the process how the fertilization take place, how the zygote form, how the zygote having mitotic division inside them, and cleavage start, and after cleavage there are many daughter cells are formed inside the single cell of zygote, and then 8 to 16 blastomeres, if 8 to 16 blastomeres we call them morula. Then there's various stages, many stages, morula and gastrula, blastula, gastrula. These are the various stages which you learn in higher classes. So this blastocyst is, you always remember, the blastocyst is attached to the uterus, and this attachment is called implantation. Okay, and then the inner cell mass are starting to differentiate into various organ. Okay, so this is complete, fertilization complete. In next next lecture we will discuss about the pregnancy, lactation time, parturition time. Okay, thank you.